were woolen, which I never knew was more mudar, and it guarantees you the fact that you're Mekayim the mitzvah of tzitzis d'oraisa. Now, humility. Gidon HaShofet was incredibly humble. When the Malach tells Gidon to go and save Bnei Yisrael from the hands of the Midyanim, Gidon responds, "How can I save Bnei Yisrael? My family is the poorest of Manasseh, and I am the youngest of my father's house." And Atara pointed out to me that you too are the youngest in your family. Gidon the Shofet continues to show humility when he overhears a conversation between two Midyanim. One Midianite tells his friend of a strange dream that he had regarding their camp. The friend interprets the dream to mean that Gidon will overtake the camp. After hearing this, Gidon immediately bows to Hashem. That's the first word that he says. He bows to Hashem. And he tells his troops that Hashem and not he will lead them to victory. After his success in the war, the Bnei Yisrael asked Gidon to be their king, but he declines. Hashem will rule over you, he tells them. He made sure to publicize that his success is all from Hashem. Gidon, you always strove to put Hashem first, to make a Kiddush Hashem in every area of your life. You made sure to demonstrate to your co-workers at Amex how a religious Jew was supposed to behave morally and ethically. Wherever you went, people were taken by your menschlichkeit. Your humility is clear to all who knew you. Strategic thinking and planning, chachma. Gidon HaShofet, with only 300 men, successfully won a war against a much larger army. Gidon had a strategic plan. He divided his men into 3 groups. They secretly surrounded the enemy's camp in the middle of the night. Each of his men was equipped with a shofar, an empty pitcher, and a torch. The torch was hidden in the pitcher until the action began. On his signal, the Jews broke their pitchers, disclosing the flames of the torches. They blew their shofar and cried out, "Cherev LaHashem v'leGidon." The commotion terrified the Midyanim, who presumed that the Jewish force was much larger than it actually was. In their fear and confusion, they started to kill each other and they eventually fled. Gidon reasoned, if you've ever played a strategic game with him, you'd know that he is an excellent player, very competitive, and always thinking several moves ahead. I was never a match for you when we played these games, but I tried. You love to win, and it was so much fun to watch you figure out a strategy that would enable you to win. You were thinking about what you were going to do. During your years working with Amex, I know you also used your strategic skills. I read your LinkedIn profile. One of your coworkers wrote, this is a quote, "I always had the sense that when Gidon spoke, people listened carefully. He had a presence in the room, even though many times he was actually on the phone, which is because he was working from Israel." I believe this be because of the very thorough and methodical research Gidon always brought to the table. Another coworker wrote, "He is very detail-oriented, results-driven, and a creative thinker." And another, "He showed a unique aptitude to get at the heart of issues and then work tirelessly and energetically to improve or resolve them." In our family life, Gidon always planned in advance. For example, before the Chagim, he would create an Excel file with folders of the shopping list, the menu, and assignments of who is in charge of preparing which meal, and it was even color-coded. And Gidon would calculate how many chickens and how much meat we would need for the entire Chag so that we could order in advance. He also had an Excel file for our weekly shopping, which we tried to organize by aisles in the supermarket, but there were so many supermarkets that we went to that it was hard to organize by aisle. Gidon, you meant the world to me. And I learned so much from your Midos Tovos and your zest for life. I happened to Gidon in 1 year. In 1 year, you lost your mother, your job at Amex ended, and you were taking oral chemotherapy all at the same time. I was so inspired by your courage, and your endurance to continue with life. You did not get depressed, nor did you feel sorry for yourself. You used the expression, "It is what it is." And you kept on going. You continued to say Kaddish for your mother, to look for a job in Israel, and to endure the ill effects of the chemotherapy pills. You are an inspiring example of someone who loved life. I always knew that with every bone in your body, you did your utmost to successfully support your family. Even now, Baruch Hashem, you made it that we don't really have any financial issues because you thought in advance. Me and our 6 children were what you worked and lived for. You gave your all to the children, and they in turn gave their all to you in unbelievable ways when you needed them most. I can't describe how wonderful our children were to you. They sang, they danced, they played, they cared for your every need, even in the most difficult times. You and I had a very special relationship, one that was very unique. It has been my zechut to have known you, been your wife, and watched you be an amazing and devoted father to our children. I am grateful and feel lucky to have been married to you for 25 years. My neshama is screaming out because my neshama and your neshama are one. I don't know. My neshama is going to have to go on. I also want to thank you since you left me with 6 amazing, talented, fun-loving children who I will always cherish, and your values and impact will always live within them. I'd also like to ask you for mechila for anything we may have done or said or laughed in a way that wasn't appropriate. It was hard, but we didn't mean to do it, and we really hope that you are mocheles. I'd like to end with words slightly changed to a song you wrote me many years ago when we got engaged. You wrote a song based on another song for me, and I'll just share the ending. I'll always love and miss you forever and ever because you are so precious to me. You are so very precious to me. Hashem Natan, Hashem Lakach, Yihi Shem, Hashem Yivarach. I love you, Gidon. I don't really know how to start this speech, if that's what I could even call it. So I will just start. I know that no matter how long I write or how many hours I will spend, I will never finish. Because there's so much to say. 20 years worth. I'm not going to summarize that all in 3 or 4 pages. I can't even remember everything I wanted to say. There will always be more to say, more to add. There will always be something that I left out. Then I have to start somewhere. My dad used to call me Shirush. Mommy and Daddy brought me up as an individual thinker, making my own decisions and always giving me my space of choosing what to do without any opinions. I want to thank you for the way I was brought up, and I hope to bring up my children in the smart, thoughtful, and patient way that you brought me up. For example, you always respected our privacy and let us make our own mistakes. All of your blood will always live and children through your children, and of course your wife. There are a few memories I'd like to share with you all. A few years back,
Daddy took us kids fruit shopping every Sunday at Supercell. That always been a good memory of mine. I always wanted a charm bracelet. For my 20th birthday, you gave me an Amazon gift card so I could buy myself that charm bracelet that I always dreamed of. When I was in 11th grade, me and my dad used to study together for Tanakh and Toshba, using the window in our living room as our blackboard. You all seem to review and understand the material. And because of your help, my final grade is a 90. I remember Daddy saying to me, Shira, you did your absolute best, and that's really all what matters. No matter what, Daddy, you will never be forgotten. I remember talking to my Zadie, and him telling me, Shira, there is not a day that goes by where I do not think of my own father. And just like Zadie, I remember you, Daddy, for every day of my life. A few months ago, I was telling Daddy that I was going through a rough time because of the chemotherapy he was taking, and all that came with it. He then apologized for me and his voice for all my pain. Around the same time, I got sick with a type of stomach bug. Daddy was the one who took care of me, making me rice and insisting that I eat the apples that he gave me, while he himself was so weak from the chemo treatments. I fear that I need to include I feel the need to include my mother in this speech because she was an inseparable part of my father. So I want to continue and say a few words about my parents' marriage. They always worked as a team, had each other's backs, and always shared the credit with each other. My father treated my mother with so much respect, love, and affection. And in both ways, you both were an example for a good, loving, and healthy marriage. And it was so unique and special what the two of you had. From my daughter's point of view, I always hope to experience the same kind of marriage, and hope that one day I will be lucky enough to experience that. Daddy believes in working hard, and he did so, which included working long hours and traveling a lot. But he didn't let it interfere with his family. Daddy was a big part of our lives, and he knew what was going on with each and every one of us. I always felt that Daddy thought very highly of me, valued my opinions, life views, and questions. Daddy kept on reminding me of my strengths and how blessed I was to have those special qualities. Even though my father lived a short life and deserved so many more years, he accomplished so much. He raised 6 kids with values and ideals. He succeeded in supporting the family both during and after life. Moved his entire family across the ocean to Israel. As I mentioned before, Daddy was known as a beautiful marriage that lasted for 25 years. Daddy, you poured your whole heart and soul to the family that you raised. And while I'm reading this, my heart breaks thinking that you will know once we graduate from college. No one brings down the aisle. Me and my husband are all your first grandchild. All that has been robbed from you. I can't believe I have to you. I will love you and miss you more than words can describe.